Hi, everyone. How are we today? So, I've tried to do this reading a couple of different times now, and I'm hoping the third time is the charm. I'm calling this a soul warrior reading, and you're a soul warrior if you're a light worker, if you're a starseed, if you're an empath, anything that you call yourself, indigo child, all of that. We are all soul warriors, and I was given that term, and I've really been embracing it because I do feel like the energies that we've been going through, we are warriors on the front lines here, being downloaded, light codes be coming in, feeling out of sorts, getting the ascension symptoms. It's amazing to me how much energy is coming in, how much of the light language and light codes are flooding in, and we're feeling it. We're feeling it. So, if you're someone that feels like you've been doing shadow work, if you feel like you've really been going through it, you are. You are, because it's time. It's time for that old to be cleared. It's time for the new to come in. It's time for us to rise up, and we can only do that from an empowered place, and we're not empowered when we're holding on to traumas and dramas. So that's what this whole soul warrior reading is going to be about. I'm just doing this for those of you who will understand what I'm talking about. For those of you who are listening to this and you're not sure but it feels right, then you're in the right place. Because many people are starting on the awakening path. You are starting opening up to spirit in a way that you're feeling, seeing, and hearing and knowing spirit in a way that you haven't been before. It's always been there on the edge or the background, but now it's coming into the forefront, and it's beautiful, but it's a lot. It's can be uncomfortable. It can feel overwhelming. It can be unlike anything you've been through before, because it is so new, it is so unknown, it is so outside of the realm of the physical world. It is becoming aware of your awareness. It is being able to shift into feeling, seeing, hearing, and knowing things that you may not be able to explain, but you know that you know. And you're being given information in a way that feels incredible or magical. Welcome. Welcome. So this reading is for all of us. It is for all of us, no matter where you are on in your journey. Whether you're like I am, kind of more in the middle, or maybe you feel like you're more advanced on a higher level. Wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. So if you feel frustrated because you haven't moved, or you're not shifting through things, or you're not moving fast enough, slow it down. Because we have to go through what we have to go through. We have to go through the shadow work. We have to identify what holds us back. We have to learn how to lean into the fear, how to surrender through the process. So slow down your roll. So I loved that the first card out, and this is the only one that I've seen. All the other cards I haven't seen yet. I couldn't get past this first card and all the other readings I've tried to do for this reading, the attempts. So divine time is the right time, and I feel like the divine time is here, that this is the right time for me to do this reading. So, star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. And that's really what's going on. Look at all the light codes that are coming down into our experience. And those light codes are bringing the remembrance of our soul family. So for many of you, you are coming into connection with new people this year, this month, this week, because they're your people. And for many of you, you've been wondering where your people are. You've been wondering who would get you, who would understand you, who would vibe with you. They're coming. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that you're going to remember who you are in a way that is going to allow you to feel connected to people that maybe you have known for a while, but you didn't feel that connection before. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. So this energy is definitely bringing you into your alignment, remembering home, your soul family, feeling, seeing, knowing, and experiencing energy in a way that you've never experienced it before. So no matter where you are in your journey, this is the next shift, the next phase, the next level, whatever you want to call it. That's what this is. That's what this is. So we're gathering. We're gathering in the 5D, we're gathering in the 3D. We're gathering. We're coming together. We're coming together because it's time. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, keeping it real. We're coming together and we're remembering. And it's time. So whether you're coming together with your family on the astral, whether you're come together with your family in the physical, wherever you're coming together with your family, that is the right place. So for some of you, you're experiencing astral travel. You're experiencing that outer body experience in the dream state. For some of you, it's been going on for a very long time and you didn't know it. And now you're getting the knowingness. You're remembering the traveling. You're feeling the connection to the people. For some of you, it's a time jump. You go to sleep and you go into another timeline and you experience life in a slightly different way, in an altered state. And then you come back to this timeline. You come back to this reality. So for many of you, you are stepping into your multidimensional self in the astral world. So whatever you're experiencing, know that you're experiencing it. And for many of us, it is to know that we're not alone. It is to know that we do have a soul family. It is to know that we do have connection. Especially for those of you that are just starting on this journey and the people around you and the physical may not completely understand what you're talking about or have any idea what you're going through. So you've stopped talking about it. You stopped mentioning it because they can't understand. They're not there. They may get there, they may not. Some people will come out of your reality. Some people will come into your reality. Some people will flourish with you. It's going to happen organically, however it is supposed to for you. But that's what you're being brought to, this star gathering of souls. So for many of you, you're going to be meeting mentors. You're going to be meeting friends that help you, give you another piece to your puzzle, because we all have a unique experience, a unique journey in how we come into this awakening process, how we come into this ascension process, where we can feel our vibrational frequency raise up, because we're meeting our true family, our soul family. Yeah, look at that and write down the next one. There it is. Because we are in radical expansion, not expansion, radical expansion. So yes, for many of you, you are experiencing some Kundalini awakening. All right. For some of you, you are experiencing that energy surge, that awakening process in your physical body that is allowing you to wake up in your energetic body, your spiritual. Feeling your connection to spirit, feeling your connection to your soul family, feeling connection to your starseed family, whoever or however that looks for you. So we are going through radical expansion. So this is you coming into this soul alignment in a way that may feel very uncomfortable, but it is time. It is time. And for many of you, it feels like it's been going on for a while. It's been ramping up, and now it's really ramping up, where this radical expansion is happening, and you can't deny it. You can't deny it. And that radical expansion, again, is going to look different for everyone. So for some of you, you're going to have the physical sensations of the energy waking up within you. For some of you, you are going to have those outer body experiences. For some of you, you are going to be having a lot of traumas and dramas come up. So there may be some physicality to that. There may be some emotionality to that. There may be some mental experience with that. So whatever's coming up and however this radical expansion is happening for you, just know that however it's working for you, it's the right way. It may be uncomfortable, it may not be what you want, but it is helping you move and shift in a way that is not small. It's radical. It's big. It's all of the sudden it's a flip of a switch. And it's happening in a way that you're feeling it. And for those of you that the traumas and dramas are coming up to be released and it doesn't feel good, but it's time. It's time for you not to be held back by any unworthiness, any powerlessness. It's time for you to let go of anything that has really held you down, any abuse, any neglect, any resentment, any betrayal, anything that has held you back in the past. It's time to let that go. Forgiveness and releasing that energy, because you need to raise your vibrational frequency in this expanded energy. That is how you come into connection with your soul family. That is how you can come into connection with who you truly are and the people and energies that will support you in the physical and the non-physical, in the 3D and the 5D. Yeah, because it's time. It's time for the harmonic flight. It's time for your DNA to awaken, whether it's your 12 spiritual strand, whether it's your 24 spiritual strand, wherever you are on your journey, it is time for you to awaken. And you're going to be meeting in the physical or the astral or both the people that will be there for you and support you, your soul tribe. And your soul tribe will feel very much like a part of yourself. That's what this is making me feel like, a part of yourself. You're going to feel like you're finding a part of yourself. So for some of you, you're coming into divine counterpart relationships that are romantic. Not going to be easy. But if you can overcome the challenges and obstacles, you can be really clear with the communication. It will be long term. But if it's not, it's because you weren't ready to come together, because one or both of you still has work to do. So in this encounter, if it's short term, there will be a chance for you guys to come back together in this lifetime down the road when you've had a chance to do more work on yourself. Because we can only change ourselves. We can't change that other person. So for those of you who do have people that are walking away from you, or you break up with and you think, wow, I'll never experience that again, or this is traumatic, it's because you knew them at a soul level. But for many of you, you're coming into harmony with these divine counterparts. This harmonic flight is about you coming together in a way that you're ready. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this year being a 6th year. And we are coming into harmony, especially us soul warriors who have not had harmony. We've had striving and driving and learning and growing and trauma and hardship to get to this point. Whatever your point is, it's been hard. And for some of you, it may continue to feel hard for a while because you're still striving and driving and you haven't gotten to the harmony part yet, but you're getting there. And that's what it's going to be important to be honest with yourself. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you not doing the work? Where are you not getting into the mud with your shadow self? Or maybe it is time that you got some energy work, because it's time for you to come into balance, and you can't do that alone sometimes. Sometimes we do need help, whether we're going to get it from our starseed family, whether we're going to get it from our angels, whether we're going to get it from universal energy source. But for some of you, it may be time. Might be time to step into some energy healing, because you've done all you can do yourself. And now you need to invoke and call in help. And so for some of you, you might be able to do that yourselves. And for some of you, you might need to find an energy healer. Go with whoever resonates with you. Because yes, we are developing our third eye. We are developing our third eye. For all of us, we're starting to see things from our third eye perspective that is clear, because it's time. It's time for us to trust and act on the information that we're being given to keep ourselves safe. Because as a warrior, you're going to be attacked. You're going to be psychically attacked. You're going to be energetically attacked. You're going to be hopefully not physically attacked, but emotionally attacked, mentally attacked, especially if you're saying things people don't want to hear. Or if you're bringing ideas to the table, people aren't ready to hear. So it's going to be really, really important for you to really open that third eye, get into a meditation practice so that you can receive this third eye chakra activation, this pineal perspective. So your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters and starseeds can keep you safe and moving in the direction that is right for you. Because when you're getting those downloads for your life experience, you're getting that intuitive information that is keeping you on your path. That is putting you in alignment with your purpose. And that just makes your life flow. And that's what it's time for. It's time for us to flow so that we can be part of raising the vibrational frequency of the people around us, of the situations around us. Because if we're all doing our part, wherever you are in the world, it's going to have this expanded feeling. It's going to have an expanded feeling. So the pineal perspective, the pineal gland at the back of your brain, activating that through a meditation practice, getting into connection with your divine source, with the divinity within you, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your starseed family, connecting with your angels, whoever you're connecting with. It's time. It's time. On Facebook, my Guidance 311 page, I'm actually on the 10th going to start a meditation challenge for 21 days where I'm going to meditate every day live. Maybe not every day live, but the majority of them are going to be live. So that we can meditate together and we can get into a meditation practice. And we're going to use lots of different meditations so that you can start feeling comfortable with meditating, whether it's a breathing meditation, guided meditation, whatever meditation looks like for you. And for some of you, you may not know. So we're going to do many different kinds so that you can start to feel good about it. Because it's going to be so important for that connection, because you have to build that connection. Just like you build muscles, you have to strengthen it every day or regularly through meditation, through breathing, through the breath. That is activating your kundalini energy, your pineal gland. It's time. It's time to get into connection with those that are here supporting us every single moment of every single day. But if we're not in connection, we can't feel them. We can't receive their message in a way that we can trust and act on it. And it's time. It's time for us to do that. Because it's time for us to get into radiating joy, raising our vibrational frequency so high that we're always in that place of manifestation, receiving what we need, what we want, having abundance and prosperity in a way that is going to allow us to continue to do the work, to radiate out that positive energy and affect the people and situations around us. That is our purpose. That is our purpose. Affecting the vibrational frequency of where we are at every moment in a positive way. And that's why some of you are really being brought to your knees right now in the doing the work of the shadow self, so that you can raise your vibrational frequency to a level you've never met before, to a level you've never gotten before. Because it's time. It's time to be joyful. It's time to be happy. It's time to be abundant. It's time. It's time to get in alignment with our purpose, in connection with our family and each other, whether it's in the physical or the non-physical, because we're all connected on the non-physical. We're all connected in the astral. So sometimes we need to step back. That's the best thing we can do for ourselves when we're really going through it. No more striving and driving. When you feel like there's nothing you can do on a situation, relax. Find something joyful to do. Call in the angel of relaxation or Archangel Ramela to help you. To help you. When you can't do anything in your physical situation, this is what you need to get to. Stepping back, surrendering. Okay, there's nothing I can do about anything right now. I'm going to go relax. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to do something that brings me joy. Yeah, they're pounding this message, guys. Look at this. Step back and observe. Because sometimes the best thing you can do, especially when you're opening to source, is step back and observe. When you can see things are kind of going off the rails, going off the chains in the physical world, what you need to do is step back and observe. You don't need to rail against it. You don't need to step into any mud with anybody. Step back, observe. Stay in joy, stay in high vibrational frequency. That is the best thing you can do in any situation that feels like it could be contentious. Hold the space in the higher vibrational frequency. That is how you're going to help the people around you, especially for those people who they're feeling it. They're going through it. They're in fear up to their eyeballs. And they don't know how to get through it because they don't have the connection. They can't feel the connection. We have to hold the space for them, and this is how we do it. So, because we're doing so much, make sure that you also nurture yourself. Taking the time you need to nurture yourself, being good to yourself, loving yourself, filling your own cup up so that when you need to give, you have it to give. You're not negatively impacting your own energy because you're giving too much from an empty vessel. And this is what we're doing. This is why. Keep shining your light. Keep shining your light. And when you're not being respected or your light is not being respected, take yourself out of the situation. Don't argue. Don't fight. Nope. Walk away. Keep shining your light. Don't let anybody dim your light. Do not let anybody dim your light. If you've got someone in your life that is constantly dimming your light or really emotionally or verbally or even physically abusing you, maybe it's time to rethink that relationship because it's going to be really hard to radiate joy when you're in such a toxic situation. Boy, I feel like there was just maybe one or two people that needed to hear that. But it's time. It's time to really see situations and relationships for what they are and not sugarcoating anything, especially to yourself. Being honest with yourself that you've been seeing and feeling things that just aren't right. Oh, I love it. And in every situation, expect miracles. Expect miracles because it's time. It's time. All right. I do want to read from Kyle Gray's Angel Guide Oracle, what he writes about expect miracles. Miracles occur naturally. They are always ready to unfold. Your angels are encouraging you to prepare yourself for them now. A miracle doesn't have to be an extravagant change in circumstances. It can be a simple shift of energy that creates a wave of love in your life. If you need something positive to happen, or you are praying hard for something, this card brings you the message that something exciting and healing is about to unfold. In order to help this thing along, you are being guided by your angels to recognize and honor your own worth. Realize that you are absolutely worthy of miracles and they will unfold in your life. Your entire life has been brought together by miracles. They are happening all the time, and the miracle that you need isn't a difficult one because in the hands of the divine, anything is possible. Place yourself in a golden light. Remember that the light of God is within you. Right there in the heart of your being, your soul. Good things can happen for you. But in order to manifest something wonderful in your life, you have to believe that it is possible. You could be seeing the miracle you need is impossible or even as too big for you to achieve. Ultimately, this is exactly what is blocking it from happening, so change it now. Your angel guide is inviting you to open your mind and heart to see what you need being delivered to you. Feel that it is already in your life. Feel grateful for all your blessings, and you will allow the miracles you deserve to unfold. It's time to expect them. So, soul warrior, this is hard work, but I love that so much support is coming in for us at this time. All we have to do is get quiet and feel it. See it, know it, believe it. You are not alone. And many of you are going through it because you're being activated. You're being activated in a way that you've never been activated before. Welcome. We are all going through it on some level. So wherever you are in your journey, it is the right place for you to be at this time. Don't try to hurry it. Don't try to rush it, because whatever you're learning, whatever you're going through needs to be assimilated into you at a DNA level. And that takes time before you can go to the next step. I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. I'm just sending you all so much love. I'll talk to you soon, guys.